My name is Mighty Beard, and we are here for another D&D session, and we are here with the Unorthoblocks crew. Last time we were together, they headed out from Easton and traveled south along the shore of the Golden Sea, and hit some storms on that boat, but are now safely in Sydund, which is the southern settlement, future big five city, but we'll see where things go as the campaign continues. All right, so with us tonight we have quite a few people. Let's start with Swamp. Swamp is here. Say hello.
Hello. My name is Swamp. I am a furbolg, which is something kind of akin to a giant. I am a circle of spore druid. I am a very, very curious, to a fault almost, person, and I have almost an obsession with the circle of life and death, and I like to see how things go from living to dying, and then how Mother Nature tends to take things that are dead and they regrow back into life, and that is what I tend to be interested in. And that interest has turned into an obsession with mushrooms, which tend to be growing from my person in some form or other. And I tend to be an odd character.
Yes, a little bit long-winded, but you know.
hey, it's an introduction. What do you want?
Yeah, the wall of text.
I should have introduced you as LadyBeckz. This is LadyBeckz playing Swamp tonight. We also have Iondis.
Hello there. I am currently known as Moira, the half-elf, Mark of the Storm, type of lady, urban bounty hunter. I like money. I like storms. I like electricity. That's about it.
And we also have SpiderHearts.
Hello, I am SpiderHearts. I am playing pretty boy half-elf bard, who has the destiny to become the greatest rock star in all the land.
And we also have Sunbear. Just say hi, Sunbear.
I am here as well. We'll find out more about me shortly.
Yeah, he's here. He's just listening. No big
He's
deal.
our guardian angel.
All right, so again, we are in Sydund, which is on the southern coast of the continent. So we're all the way down here in this region. For those who are watching, you can see the full map. But yes, we are in Sydund. It is one of the big five cities that have been put together, but it is still in settlement phase. There's only a few buildings that have been put together. It's only been around for just under a year, but its problem is that it is very sandy and very hot. And so, it's not good for farming, not good for, living in general. But there is a bit of a boom happening right now in people wanting to just explore what is underneath the sandy dunes of the desert. And we'll find out at some point. But yes, last time we were together, you guys had come down, hit some storms, and found a lost shipwreck. So the eventual goal is to go check it out, find out what happened to the crew. They've been shipwrecked or at least lost at sea for about 310 day. So there may be survivors, but there may not. However, before we make that journey, you guys need to be in Sydund for about a day so that the ship can get some repairs. So the ship is down over in the we'll be in the shipyard tomorrow. It's about 6 o'clock at night right now as you guys get dropped off, but tomorrow the ship is supposed to be resupplied, fixed up, and then it'll be ready to sail the following day. But yes, we are pretty much picking up exactly where we left off last time. You guys had just been dropped off, and yeah, what do you want to do? You want to just walk through the city, and I'll give you an explanation of stuff, or what?
Yeah, that might be the best place to start. Is, I mean, we've just come off the ship. We're looking for maybe a place to rest, a place to restock supplies, eat.
Assume we're also supposed to check into the guild hall upon arrival. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
Seems like we are required to do so, I would imagine.
Yeah, is that a an immediate thing? I don't know. Maybe not.
They can wait.
You know,
if we go to the guild hall now, then they might just want us to do the mission we're supposed to do. When I'd rather just go out and help that ship that we were talking to with the team we probably
with. We probably don't want to beat the captain to the guild hall. That's true. Well, let's see. Which boat did we just get off of? What dock are we at here? Let's see.
We'll just say this dock right here. Your ship, way too big to put on a map, so we left it off. But yeah, it's gonna dock there for the evening. And as you were leaving, everyone was like all the crew. They were just tidying up, pulling down the sails, making sure that everything was tied up and ready to go. But yeah, the first things you guys are going to notice, there is a shipyard. It's got a boat in place right now, which is kind of like hung up, so that they can do repairs. But yeah, that looks to be where boats are taken care of. You also have like the unloading zone for fish. So this is a little fish market, and you would have noticed there was another one over here as you were driving past. The other things that would be noticeable, at least on this level, you've got some cranes that are up there. So yeah, Bex, what you just pinged. You've got cranes that are used to pull up cargo, drop down cargo. That way people aren't like trying to carry stuff up the stairs, because that cliffside is about 30-40 feet high, so it's a lot of stairs to try and carry a bunch of stuff. And of course you would have seen the lighthouse up on
the lighthouse, yeah,
the furthest pier. But yeah, sounds just there's a lot of chatter from the shipyard, from the small fish market you got here. You're hearing a lot of seagulls, and the smell is just fish. I mean, it's very similar to what you smelled when you were in Easton. So that salty water, the fish, but less polluted type smell that you got in Easton. It's a bit fresher.
Do we want to get somewhere high and get a lay of the land?
Sure.
Let's
yeah, I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
Let's first get up on top of the cliff, I guess. It's the first
Hold
time.
on, let me levitate up again.
Don't do that.
Just be like, I have arrived.
All right, climbing up the stairs. There's a number of things going on. So now the more sounds you're hearing, You're hearing a lot of wood being sawed and hammered from these two locations, as it seems they're starting to at least prepare to build some more structures around here. Right here, you've got a lot of warehouse type looking buildings. So no windows, just like big large stores. Definitely reminds you of the warehouses you saw in Easton. And then you do see a religious looking building right over here, which pretty confident that is the Church's Guild. But up ahead, yeah, there's a lot of people walking around. You can see a more official looking building walking up to it. Definitely see signs for Senate Hall, which is where government is. You've got a few shops here.
Is anybody selling a newspaper around? We've been out for a couple of days, so it'd be a good idea to take a look at the newspaper.
The only thing, if there is one, it is the Hovestad Gazette. So yeah, if you do pass a place that has one, or a town crier, he's reading headlines from the Hovestad Gazette, which theoretically you guys might already be aware of.
You hoping to see your name in the paper, huh?
Oh, wow, of course. My name should always be in the paper.
Well, at least you can hear it if we just walk by him, okay? We don't have to spend our money on it.
The Hovestad Gazette comes out once every 10 days.
Okay, so we haven't missed anything.
No, I don't think so.
E-News.
As you're walking up the street, you would see there's a bunch of tents over on the eastern side, and people walking around over there. Again, there's not a lot of structure here, so you're not really noticing any like residential places as far as like housing districts or anything as you walk up. But the tents over there seem like maybe that's where the majority of the people are staying. And of course, the center of town, you've got the Adventurers Guild, which has the flag out. You can definitely see that. Across the street, there's a sign for the Guild of Records. And then there's another little market area. It seems maybe this one is set up for some residential areas. I think yeah, you might notice there it does seem like on top of the shop fronts there are it seems more residential there.
This wall.
And then all the way up there, yeah. That is a gatehouse. Seems similar enough in nature to the walled gate that you guys have in Easton. Just made out of sandstone, which all of these buildings are made out of sandstone.
Any like street vendors that are kind of hanging around, like any like food or clothing or anything like that?
Any cool smells and sounds?
Everybody
Any
roll me
mushroom.
perception. Yeah, everybody roll me perception.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm not paying attention. Sorry, guys.
Follow up to that. Everybody roll me a d6, including you, Sunbear, if you can.
Standard.
On the chat
Oh, yeah.
bar, yeah. On the chat bar, you've got dice at the bottom. Just click the d6 once, the square.
I'm so sorry, guys. Oh,
Hey, cancel out.
Draco counts me out. Thank you.
All right, so just a reminder, and this is, I suppose, for Sunbear as well. We roll d6s at the start of session, and the rolls in and of themselves do nothing, but we've got a set idea of what we're gonna do today, and so I'm looking for two numbers. I'm looking for 6s and 1s. So 6.
Yay!
I mean, like, either way, like, it's not gonna change what happens today, but it might alter fate just a little, in that, you know, with 6s, there could be a beneficial addition or subtraction, depending. So you might find like a cache of information that you weren't necessarily looking for exactly, or, you know, if you're in a dungeon, you might find like some health potions that are still available just in the right time. Or then you've got 1s, and 1s means like whatever's going to happen today, worst case scenario, likely. But
So,
1s and 6s, they cancel each other out, so we just have it a 2 and a 3, so all good.
So, are you gonna have good luck or bad luck today, basically?
Yeah, it's kind of a luck dice, kind of a fate die. But
And you saved us. Thank you.
But okay. So you guys are looking around, just kind of trying to orient yourself in town, trying to get it all in. And again, there's really not much to it. You do see some shops open, not street vendors, but there are some shops open at the base level of this grouping, as well as at the corner of this grouping. So yeah, just across the street or alley from the Adventurers Guild, you've got a few different shops that are open. They're not street sellers, I guess, but the shops themselves are rather tiny compared to what you guys are used to. Even if you've been to Hovestad, you know, it's been around pretty much the same amount of time that Sydund has, but like their shops are proper shops. This is like super tiny. This is like you've got like a counter, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a back room. But yeah, you've got some general supplies for the adventuring types. You've got general supplies as far as like people that are here living. So you've got like some cooking supplies. You've got some produce, lots of fish. There's also a place for ship supplies, so you can buy ropes and carpenter's tools, sails. You can see there's like a dye maker that seems to be selling dyes in both like paint form, so the liquid, but also as like a powder. There's a barber.
That's handy.
There's also a bookmaker, and seems to mostly just be selling like inks and empty journals. There is a book that seems to be for sale. It's the only book that you see that has a label on it. But it is Survival in the Desert. What is titled? It's for 1 gold.
1 gold?
Yeah.
Wow.
And there also seems to be a massage parlor. Again, it's not you don't necessarily go in. They've got the counter so you can go in and talk, but you see there's like a few massage tables set up. And there's like large fans that are right next to it. So you get the feeling that maybe it's like a place for respite. And then the only other thing that you see off the bat is there's a painter selling lots of prints. Shinichi, as you look them over. I mean, they look pretty good. Prints are ranging anywhere from like 5 silver to 50 gold, like just like little price tags that you can see as you walk past.
Oh, neat.
Go ahead.
No, you can keep going.
The only thing that seems off about it is that it's just all paintings of the lighthouse, just at different angles, but just the lighthouse.
Interesting.
So if you're in a lighthouse artwork, feel free.
These are all very lovely. No, I'm not really interested in lighthouses, but it's all very lovely.
What if they could paint you though? By the
Yes,
lighthouse.
That is. Oh, that's a good point, Moira. Dear kind sir, will you? How much would you charge to paint me?
All right, real quick. All right. It's a halfling. Maybe middle-aged, maybe a little younger. But he looks you over. With a lighthouse or without?
Either one. I'm with the lighthouse.
With? I mean, if you're looking for something that is you can hang on a mantle, or I mean, even carry with you, say 5 gold.
5 gold it is. Just something I can carry with me.
Let's be transparent here. I can't just draw you right away. But we could schedule something. Are you here tomorrow?
Sure. Maybe, probably.
I don't think so.
You do?
Are we
so?
not supposed to get on the ship tomorrow to go to? 2 days. Never mind. Don't mind me. I have too many mushrooms.
Mom's eating a mushroom.
Don't mind me. I'm fine. It's fine.
Yes, I believe we are here for the next couple of days, so I would be available tomorrow.
We'll swing by. We should be closing up soon. Sundown is on its way. But yes, tomorrow. Ooh. He's just like looking you up and down. Complexion, I think we don't want like direct sunlight. Maybe come at 9 o'clock. I'll meet you at the lighthouse, or find me here. Just in case.
All right.
Just in case plans change. Just come here and get me.
For sure. And then I hand him a couple of gold pieces. Here to start, just to kind of give you
down payment.
A starter.
Up front?
Yeah, down payment. Yeah, up front.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. My name is Gerald.
Gerald? Nice to meet you, Gerald. I will see you in the morning.
And your name?
My name is Shinichi. I am the greatest rock star in all the land.
He just assumed everyone knows his names. Please forgive him.
Oh, I'm sorry. My muse is my paintings and a lighthouse, and that's all my focus. So if you're well known, I'm sorry. I just don't get into those kind of things.
Understandable.
I'm gonna whisper to Shinichi. Tomorrow, you should also play him a song after he paints you.
Yes, for sure. I will do that.
Menace. Oh, I'm gonna go get that survival book so I have some reading material for the night. I think.
I need to look for navigation tools. Navigate. Yes.
There was a ship supplies shop.
Yes, please.
So you can get navigation tools from there. The book itself is for a gold.
Mm-hmm. We're good. Is that's in a shop, right?
Storefront. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I would like to purchase that. Is there a being to purchase it from?
No, you don't see anyone, but there is like a little bucket. I've gone away for the afternoon, just leave funds here, kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah. I will leave a gold and take a book.
All right. Let me look at something real quick. So yeah, as far as the navigator's tools,
yes.
We'll just go with standard pricing.
Which is
navigator's tools are 25 gold.
Okay, that's okay. I can afford that.
Okay. Let's talk real quick. This is kind of behind the scenes stuff, but the 3 dots on your character sheet where you can import stuff, one of the items is equipment shop, and if you click that, it'll bring up like a menu that you can like search for stuff. So you can search navigator's tools in there. It'll automatically tell you how much it costs, and then once you import it, it'll automatically take that out of your bank account, your inventory. You see it?
I had to exit out of the pop out. Just a second. I'm searching for it.
Oh yeah. That might be something you needed in game for.
Equipment shop.
Would it be named something else under it?
Which?
The navigator's tools. I only see it under N.
Let me look.
Oh wait. Oh, I had some. Hold on. I had something. A weird filter.
A filter? Okay, yeah. If you just search navigator tools, it's there. It's from the PHP.
Yeah, for some reason it had a filter for only less than 2 gold.
Oh, yeah. So, if you guys are buying stuff, and you don't necessarily want to roleplay the scene, just feel free to do it that way.
And I see books in the equipment shop, but not 1 gold books. I see 25 gold books.
Correct. The empty journals are, the empty journals are pretty pricey, especially because they're importing those. You would know based on where you've been so far. A lot of those books are produced in King's Den. But yeah, they are pretty pricey. The book for 1 gold is really just some paper that's been stapled. Oh yes, I was looking for something. Svam, as you're in the shop, the storefront for the book stuff. Right next door is where the dye maker is, and there's a tiefling that is standing out front. Looks like probably the shop owner, but just eyeing you, just like not slack-jawed, but like there's just like a stare, almost like a gasping style stare.
Mm-hmm.
not fully slack jawed, but yeah, mouth is open. Good
I look
15,
them,
20 feet from you.
Yeah, I look them up and down. Hello.
So that surprises this tiefling. She waves towards you and walks up to you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare. What you're wearing is I've never seen that style before.
Oh.
Where did you get that?
Well, is it the clothing or is it the mushrooms?
Just everything. Just how everything works together. It's so unique.
I've been called unique before. That's a good word. Yeah. Well, the clothing is mostly from Easton. The mesh is like a cheesecloth. I think they call it a cheesecloth. The mushrooms are probably what you've probably never seen before, I would imagine. Because those are, they don't live here, really.
Wait. Who made this for you?
Me, mostly. I mean, some of the clothing I picked up from stores, but like the drape, this is just a cloth that I got in a loot, like a chest in a cave. And then this is just, again, cheesecloth, because I found that it's dense enough that I can rub mud into it and it won't fall out, but it's loose enough that I can rub mud into it. And then, these are just like scarves and things in my hair and, beads and stuff. Just stuff. I just cover myself in stuff.
Well, it is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I could I mean, this is just amazing that you just came up with this all yourself. I wish we had these types of materials here in Sydund. But the clothes you said you bought in Easton, those just do look familiar.
I think the trousers I think are like cotton mostly, I think. This I feel like it's not super rare. Is it? I'm like playing with the green sash that I wear, like, when is this? Do I know what this is?
And the mushrooms they came up from Easton as well.
Yes. Well, slightly north of Easton, I have like a place that's hidden away in the hills north of Easton where I grow most of them. I left my fae up in Easton with a friend. They're something. They whisper at you, but they're up in Easton right now. Would you like to try one?
She just looks like at first is concerned. She doesn't seem to be fully understanding what you're asking. Try one what?
A mushroom. They're edible. Well, most of them.
Sure. I mean, I'm from Easton, so I do kind of have an idea of the mushrooms around. We don't really get mushrooms down here. It's been a while. And she
I have,
she extends
your
her hands
standard
out.
ones, and then I have some non-standard ones. Those are fun, but
what? How fun? How?
How do I explain this? That usually they say you're not supposed to eat them.
Say no more. I'm not into that.
Oh, I see.
Plus,
would you like to try one you are supposed to eat?
Well, I'd recommend just kind of keeping that to yourself on the down low. You seem like a good person, but some of those things get into not illegal, just looked at differently. But yes, please. The one I'm okay with.
Okay. I give her a moral.
My name's Jindred. And let me put that in the chat.
Hi, Jindred. I'm Swamp.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm currently working here, selling dyes, but I also sell more of your fashionable clothing, and I think what you've got here would really work, especially in a place like this. Again, it is so unique. I think we can really push something like this. I mean, if you're interested in that kind of conversation, I mean, that's where my mind first went. But I don't want to push anything on you. I don't, Swamp. I don't even know what you do. What do you do? Are you an artist?
No. I go from place to place. Usually I work for the Adventurers Guild, when I feel like it, anyways. And sometimes I go home. That usually takes a while to then get out of home. Mostly I do stuff for the Adventurers Guild. But what do you mean? Like, recreate my clothes? Or, because I mean, I can't sell my clothes because I'm wearing them. So I'm
sure. Yes. I do mean recreating that. Is that something that you think you could produce? Yeah, I mean, just it seems like it takes a while to get the mushrooms in there, but yes, is that something you think you could produce? A small scale, maybe like half a dozen, to see what the market seems like.
Do you think people would want? So, I don't know that I could recreate the clothing with the mushrooms and then transport them here, because I don't know. I don't know that people would want to wear clothing with mushrooms. Usually, people are repulsed by the mushrooms.
You're about to start a trend.
Listen. I have an eye for fashion, and I think we could sell what this thing you've got. But
I have an idea for you.
Okay.
I'm ready. Have you ever seen like jewelry that looks like an item, like somebody that wears a necklace that looks like a beetle?
Yes.
Or like somebody has carved like a butterfly out of wood and then they just have it. What if we made like jewelry or something akin to it that looks like mushrooms, but then people wouldn't have to try them live?
It is the mushrooms. It is that. See, the thing is here in Sydund, not a lot of things grow, but
right.
I mean, it's something you have to like maintain all the time. So people do have some gardens and whatnot in their residences, but having something that is with you at all times, I think, has a touch of value there that I think people would appreciate. And you said you weren't sure if it would travel. Well, I mean, I can see you, and you said you're not from here. If you're from Easton, so you obviously traveled here. So I think it would survive just with enough care.
Mm-hmm. Here's another question for you. It's
Sure.
very dry here. Mushrooms tend to like wet. I've only just arrived, so I don't know how my mushrooms will do in this climate. When I get home eventually, if my mushrooms have died off, I can restock with my cultivation at home.
Have you tried cultivating with salt water?
I have not yet. Okay, here's
Definitely
an idea.
suggest doing that. We do have, there is a group that are here, off on the shore over on the eastern entrance, on the dock ward. It's a water treatment plant. It isn't in full swing yet, but they are working on a system that could, hopefully, is at least the plan, take the salt water and turn it into fresh water. So it's not working yet, but if the idea works out, then there'd be enough fresh water for all of us, but for something like this as well.
The plan right now for me and my companions is to do some jobs here in Sydund. I don't know how long I'll be in Sydund. But what I can do is I can try to grow and cultivate the mushrooms that I have while I'm here using salt water and see how they do. And then before I leave, I can come back to you and discuss this project further.
I would be honored to have the opportunity to talk business with you.
Okay. And I would be fascinated to see what my mushrooms do under these circumstances. I'm always fascinated to see what my mushrooms do.
Well, you know where to find me. I'm usually here for most of the days.
Well, I guess
it was
I'll
great
see
meeting
you. Yeah. Huh. This will be interesting. I kind of
You're a regular old scientist now.
Yeah, I kind of wander off with a bit of a pep in my step, like I'm off on a new experiment, a new adventure. My curiosity has been rejuvenated with a new thing to learn.
Okay.
The ground may be cool and wet underneath. just throwing that out there.
I see. As far as temperature goes, it is dry and hot. That is very obvious as you guys. Not when you just got off the ship. It was still kind of moist by the water, but now that you're up here in the middle of town, it is very dry. It's very windy. You've got this like constant breeze that's coming through. A lot of sand and dust in the air. It's not bad. It's still breathable and seeable, but hey, you can see like just sand moving across the streets, tumbleweeds moving along the paths.
Mm-hmm.
Mora, at the ship supplies stall or shop front. There's a bunch of different things available. You've got like navigator's tools, carpenter's tools, rope. There's a lot of rope. Tarps and sails. It seems like it's being run by a dwarf, bald on top. But yeah, there is a bit of a line when you get there.
I'm just kind of like twiddling my thumbs, looking at all the compasses and the calipers and the parchments that I need, kind of keeping track of what I need while I wait in line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't take you. It doesn't take long for the line to kind of move. Like the person in front of you seemed to have bought like 10 sets of rope. So you see, there's only like one left hanging on the wall. But yeah, as you walk up to the counter. Yeah, how can I help you?
Well, I'm here because I need navigator's tools in general. So basically a sextant, compass, calipers, rulers, parchments, ink, and multiple inks, I should say.
Your standard fare, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no problem. 25 gold. And he pulls up a box from behind the counter. It's all in here.
Perfect. And then that rope over there, the last one you got, how long is it?
It's your 50 foot.
Another 50 foot. I mean, I have one already. I might as well go ahead and grab another one too, since I'm here for the navigator's tools. Better be safe than sorry, right?
Sure. Yeah, that's the last one. Might as well take it now.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I can help you with?
I think that's going to be it, but I wanted to ask you a question while I'm here. Have you heard anything about these storms that happen a lot? Kind of southeast of here in the water?
Oh, there's constant storms out in the ocean. We don't get hit by much of the rain, unfortunately. Just
that'd be
wind,
helpful, huh?
a lot of sandstorms. But yeah, there's storms all the time. Most of the storms in the sea don't fully reach us outside of the wind.
There haven't been any, like, I don't know, old legends about them or any type of lore or stories people would say? Just curious to know the background.
Sydund's a bit short-lived. They have fully fledged legends. But yeah, there's an island just out of the jungle. I think the sailors call it Storm Island.
Yeah.
It's foggy, and heard there's constant fears of shipwrecks. I think a ship just got lost. Who knows where it ended up, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was Storm Island.
I wouldn't be surprised either, yeah. I just wanted to know a little bit. Thank you for your help and for all the equipment.
Of course. Stop by anytime.
And I just kind of like give a head nod, grab the stuff, shove it in my backpack, head right out. Then I look over at Shinichi real quick and Swamp, and I'm like, I really was hoping for some type of like crazy story or something about Shipwreck Island or something, like a treasure or something. I don't know. Searching for things that may not exist over here.
Not everything's treasure, you know.
Hey,
we could make a story.
Shinichi, you are the treasure, okay?
Yes.
Well, we should leave your painting there when you get it done. No, I'm kidding.
No, I want that.
Maybe
Fair.
my saltwater mushrooms will become a new breed, and that'll be a treasure.
Yeah. On the island, yeah.
I pull out my loot and I start like, kind of going through some ideas for like a huge legend about Stormy Island.
Yeah.
I lean over to Moira. Yeah, we got nothing.
I know. It's all good. Speaking of, I wanted to mention this while we were on the boat, but I forgot. Next time you do a major performance with people, if you want me to levitate you, Shinichi, I definitely can. That might be highly entertaining.
Ooh. Yes.
Just lift you up with my big fur bulk arms, but it won't be as graceful.
Both.
Both of those ideas are wonderful in different ways.
Be like crowd surfing, but much different.
But you know where we should go to crowd surf? We should actually go get a drink and find you a crowd.
Or yes, for sure.
Moira, you are a small thing.
Yes.
We could see who could drink the most.
Sure. Sure, we can. The odds are not in my favor, but I will do it.
Most assuredly not. I come from rock people.
Although I might beat Shinichi at least. That's if he's not distracted with his loot.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to get Shinichi drunk while he has his loot.
Maybe he sings more.
Yeah, bad idea. I think we are a very merry gang walking down the road.
Yeah, there's a shipwreck we have to go look at, but we're just chilling.
For the moment, we are a very merry gang walking down the road.
We cannot look at the shipwreck until the ship is done, so
yeah.
We might as well have a little bit of fun. Yeah, going to find like a tavern or a pub or something. We might be able to find like it's. I mean, you know, the shop seller might not have heard legends of the Storm
Tavern
Island,
might have,
but but the people who go to the tavern might have heard some stories.
The pub
Good
is
point.
for sure where you go tell tales.
Exactly.
They might be tall tales, but
The taller
I'll
the
be the
tale,
judge of
the
it.
more interesting.
the better the loot. I mean, what?
Exactly.
I mean, nothing.
the taller the better, says Moira.
So, while looking around, a tavern and or pub is one thing that you did not see. But you are aware that the Adventurers Guild does serve drinks and food. In Easton, it is kind of like not higher tier, but like I don't know. It's got a good reputation. So the Adventurers Guild does have its own like tavern or restaurant that's kind of built into it. It's got its own inn that people can rent out rooms outside of the area that's dedicated to members. So you would best guess that is probably where to go.
Yeah. I mean, a town as small as this and with as many people as there are, it's likely that the people just need a place to go and drink and converse and hang out. So that would be either there or the people in the tents have made some sort of like little campfire that they hang out.
Tent area,
Yeah.
The guild at
but
some point, anyways.
Yeah, since we don't know, it's likely best to try and go to the tavern in the Adventurers Guild.
Well, if we're going to the Adventurers Guild, do we need to check in?
Probably best to check in before we go drinking anyways. Just saying.
You don't want to live your life on the wild side?
Not that wild. Listen, I got some mushrooms in here that are pretty wild, but
Which don't share that, apparently.
I mean, it depends on
who you share
whether
it
or
with.
not they are expecting us to like check in right away, or if they're just going to recognize us as soon as we walk in.
Shinichi, you're so famous. Of course they will.
Of course.
So you should definitely check in for us.
All right, your contact, your contact at the Adventurers Guild, or at least the name that you were given, was for the captain. So Captain Areva Zaxroth, Dragonborn. She is pretty well known in the continent. To get this kind of title, is a pretty big deal as far as the Adventurers Guild go, to be an actual leader, an actual captain. To get this posting, you know, as far as one of the big 5 areas is a pretty big deal. So, but yeah, you guys would have all heard of her. But as you walk in, there seems to be just like a desk right at the front, and you've got 2 people there. One person is behind the desk. Looks just a male human, dark hair but cleanly cut. And then you also have someone standing, who is halfling female. She seems to be holding just like a clipboard, basically. But as you guys walk in, the halfling is the one to speak up. Hi, welcome to the Adventurers Guild of Sydund. Are you here for work or pleasure?
And I just kind of like strut up to the counter, and I like place my hand on the counter, like, you know, trying to look cool here. And I'm just like, yes, we are the Easton crew checking in. We would like to have some time for pleasure before we start our mission.
You see the halfling, like she kind of, like she smiles and looks away. Well, if you're here for dinner, we can. And then male human like immediately interrupts. Oh, you're from Easton. You should check in first. The captain said you should be here by now. Let's sign you in first.
Mm-hmm.
And he stands up and just looks you all over. Names?
You mean you don't know who I am?
This is Shinichi, and I am Moira, and as Swamp said, Swamp.
It's more of a verification system. I have names in the list and just wanted to verify. All right. Well, unfortunately, the captain is not in the building at this point, but she did want to speak with you tonight. She is currently stationed in the gatehouse, and you will need to check in at the gatehouse anyways. Proper protocol. Everyone who enters into town must check in at the gatehouse. It's more of a head count type of thing.
I see.
Shinichi, let's go. Dinner later.
All right. And yeah. As we're walking out, I like take a bow and I just kind of, you know, flit out the door, kind of.
And I like stand a little tall because I know that I can stand above Shinichi headwise and go, ignore him. Like to just everyone in like a radius around, just so they all know from now on, just like worry not, idiot. Just ignore the idiot.
Exactly.
So are you guys walking out to go to the gatehouse?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you turn to walk out, the halfling, she just kind of clears her throat. I'll save a table for you, Shinichi.
Oh. And I like turn back and I wink and I'm like, you know, in my best, like, thank you, my lady. Yeah, just kind of putting on a little bit of the charm.
Do you wear a hat?
I do not wear a hat.
Oh man, be great.
I don't.
Beard, what
but
have
I
you
feel
done?
like I flip my hair. Like I've got the like the pretty boy hair, like, look, the hair. You get like the sparkles.
The like chin length hair, not long enough to put in a ponytail, but long enough to flip around.
Full anime.
Yeah, that's the point.
yes, full.
God.
So real quick, sights and sounds as you guys were in the lobby. Yeah, there's definitely two sides. So you guys are like in the center, like a bit of a lobby. There seemed to be a hallway off to the right side, which had a members only sign. And then you heard like a lot of muffled sound coming from a door on the left. Your best guess is that's where the tavern was. But okay, you guys start heading towards the gatehouse. And I would say at this point it's just before well, sunset is in progress. But I'll shift you guys over to the map. And as you walk up to the gatehouse, the front doors in seem to be closed, but it's very obvious that there are two guys that are working on it. Almost looks like they're maybe repairing it, or yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to tell because you're not up close. There's a few other people that are kind of milling about inside the central location, which is wide enough that you can have like wagon access. Again, it's pretty standard size as far as what you've seen in Easton and elsewhere.
I see. I mean, I guess we go in.
Generally a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I don't see why we don't go in.
Oops, did I accidentally create mold earth again? Oops. Don't.
Did I accidentally sprout some extra mushrooms? Oh no.
Okay, so a little peek behind the curtain. I was helping Sunbear learn Foundry earlier, and so I was playing around with, and you click this thing in your character sheet and it does this, and then I played around with my spell sheet and I created the mold earth.
Oh.
So
yes.
when I clicked it, it was doing mold earth still.
He is much more literal with the mold part, though.
There were 3 of those I had to remove.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
just
to do
to get a
3.
screenshot.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I only did 1.
Okay, so as you walk in, these gates they appear to be closed visually on the map, but they are wide open. They swing into the building, but they're large. They're large wooden double doors that go about 20-25 feet high. They're about roughly 15 feet wide a piece, so that stretches about 25 feet or so. But yeah, you see two people that are working on the front doors, and then there's 2 other people that are just kind of standing there talking.
Well, we're
Hello?
looking for yes.
Okay, Svamp, you have walked up.
Yep. Hello.
They just seem to be having a casual conversation. You say hello, and this guy who is an orc, he looks over to you. Yes, are you lost?
Looking for the Adventurers Guild captain. We're supposed to check in.
No, she's in the office.
Which way to the office?
I'm sorry, you're looking for the captain and are you new here?
Yeah.
Guitari, you want to take this or should I? And the human smirks and just nods towards the orc. Come. And he turns and oops.
Wait, why don't you, Moira?
I didn't realize he would turn like that.
Forward. And who are you?
Bump. Block Viper.
We are.
No.
We are the Easton Guild. Easton group.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Come.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, as you enter this building, or this part of the building, there's two more double doors, a bit smaller, but it seems more of like a storage area. So you've got a wagon that's been unloaded, some crates and barrels that are next to it. There's also a horse. You see another human that is in the process of feeding the horse. This guy is going to continue moving in this direction. Oh, but yes, there is a horse.
Probably ought to stay away from the horse. I think I'd probably unsettle it. I'm rather big. Tuck into the. Oh, it's so tight. Oh.
This next room is pretty open. But yeah, roughly 40 by 15. But yeah, there's really nothing in this room except for just a light source. Wait here. And he's gonna knock on the door. And you hear a muffled answer. Come in. Open. Sir, there is adventurers here from Easton. Very good. Be right out. Exits out, closes the door. Captain will be right with you. Oh, and
Thank you.
Welcome to Sydund.
Thank you very much.
Well, he seems excited.
Right, Elvis.
Yeah, no, you got the impression like he was definitely bothered by the fact that he had to lead you through this.
Didn't realize we were a chore, but all right.
I'm sure he could have just said, "Go through the door with the horse."
He seemed very grumpy.
Left and then a right, but all right.
Maybe your mushrooms would make him happy.
I'm not offering that.
Or
guy
Shinichi
mushrooms. No.
Moira.
Maybe we'll get paid.
Moira.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello. You're from Easton?
Yes.
Swamp.
Hi.
Shinichi.
Take a bow.
Mora.
Slight hand raise.
Good. Welcome to Sydund. Thank you for heading down. I know this is not the best place to be in with the heat, but I'm sure we could find something for you to do. One moment. Balin, yeah, it's them. Yeah, just go ahead and sign them in. He walks back up. All right, sorry, there's a bit of a protocol here. We handle things a little bit differently down in Sydund than you might be experienced in Easton. Primarily, there's a head count. I don't know if you are aware, but there's a bit of a manhunt going on from Hovestad. Just trying to keep track of who's entering in and what their purpose is, and also just, if people venture out, we just need to know. Just need to know what's going on. So it's just paperwork, really. But anyways, this is the gatehouse, and most likely, during your stay here, you'll probably take a shift or two here. We don't have much going on. It's just travelers coming in, but at night, it does require a bit of a security force. Had some issues with undead.
Undead?
Yes, undead. People who have died but still moving. They
Kind of issues.
Just I can't quite say attacked. They do seem to be trying to enter in, but their bodies don't seem to be fully functional. Their minds don't seem to be there. They just pound on the door. But last night there was enough of them broke through. Luckily, we were able to dispatch them, but it is alarming.
It's a nightly occurrence?
No, of course not. Luckily for us, it's not a nightly thing. It also varies as far as how many are coming. There could be 5 one night, and another night, a couple of dozen. Last night, though, it seemed like 50 of them. There was just so many.
That is concerning.
But yeah, it's not every night. It's there's no way to fully prepare.
Is it random how many, or just or is it ramping up?
No, definitely seems random. It definitely seems unscheduled. There's nothing that we can pinpoint. And we've been hit twice this 10-day. Last 10 day, those 3 times. The 10 day before that, there was nothing. 10 day before that, we only had maybe one or two. But it's rarely back-to-back nights, so I'm leaning towards the hope that we don't get hit tonight. But regardless, I should walk you around and give you a general tour.
That would be nice, yes.
Yes, that would be very good.
Yes, it should be helpful in case you have to work here, but through this door, there's a bit of a stairwell that'll take you up to the Eastern Tower. Up there, we have watchers that just make sure that nothing's coming that we aren't prepared for. Down here is one of our storage rooms. Right now, there's a wagon and a horse. As you can see, we rarely take those, but we're in a spot right now where the town hasn't built a proper stable yet. It's rare that a full caravan comes into town from Hovestad. Usually they take ships. But this gentleman came by himself, which is a feat of it in of its own. Be able to survive the desert by yourself. Up top here, she points to this door. It's one of the archer rooms. You've got a few arrow slits in there, and barrels of extra gear if you need it. But we have archers manned throughout the day. Again, mostly for the undead situation. She starts walking out. I should ask what's your purpose here? Are you here for work?
Yeah.
Yes, that is what we have. Yeah, we have come here for. Is we heard there was some jobs here, and some fans that need to hear my work.
No. So I think Moira had a contact who had some particular job. Also, the ship captain that the ship captain of the ship that we came in on had a job for us as well. He said he was going to try and contact you about it. I don't know if you've heard from him yet.
Not yet. I haven't been back to the office. I know a few of them came in to check in. They gave me a log of the people, but I did not meet the captain yet. So what you're saying is you're not available right away. You've got other things to take care of first.
Well, hopefully we can get it taken care of fairly quickly. They're wanting us to go back to Storm Island with them. I guess they know of a ship that wrecked recently off the coast of Storm Island, and they're hoping to rescue as much crew as they can, and they're wanting our assistance with that, and they're hoping to leave the day after tomorrow, I think.
You're talking about the Fortunate Son?
Yeah, that ship.
Yeah, that is
the one that's
correct.
been in the papers.
Yeah.
You know where that's located?
We believe we saw parts of it.
Very well. And then you'll plan on returning here after that mission is complete?
Yeah, because they're supposed to run supplies, I believe.
Well,
and it
I mean,
sounds like you would need us here anyways.
Well, we have some things available there. We have a few. Well, I mean, I don't know how much you know about Sydund, but the dunes right now are prime real estate for archaeologists and the type.
Oh.
Just explores. Few ruined cities have been found, and so they've been tasked with sending people out and come to us to give them some kind of support. So yes, if that is within interest, we could definitely set something up for you. I know we have at least two assignments that haven't been claimed yet. But then yes, around town, yeah, if you were to stay, you'd probably serve some time here.
Well, and I tend to have, anytime undead are wreaking havoc, I tend to have an interest in that, because that goes against the natural order of things. I like to know what's going on with that. So.
Sure. Well, so that begs the question, wasn't there originally another member of you?
Originally, yes.
Yeah. I'm partially responsible for that mishap, I'm afraid. I may have given him a wrong mushroom or 2 or 5. He's still in Easton. He's with some friends. They're taking care of him, but he's
on a trip.
He's recovering with some fae folk that may also look like mushroom. It's a whole thing.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like, I'm looking down at my feet, like, oh no.
So I'll make a note. I'll make a note. Are you looking for an additional person to head out to the shipwreck? When are you going to that, by the way?
The day after tomorrow. And it would not hurt to have another person, I'd assume.
We weren't looking for one, but we wouldn't turn one down.
Follow me. This is just another storage room, but up to the top. And she walks up and opens the door. You can see we've just have a few watchers up there. And yeah, you see two people that are just mainly just kind of sitting. But as soon as like the captain enters, they turn around as if they were looking out of the arrow slits the entire time. As you were. But yes, down here, and she takes out a key ring, and she unlocks this door and walks through. Come, follow.
Mm-hmm.
And she closes the door as you guys enter in. This requires a little bit of discretion. Now, as you guys enter in, few things that are obvious. You've got a light source in the corner that is brightening up a majority of the room. Got some crates. Looks like maybe a higher end storage area, and obviously it's behind a locked door, so it's probably a little bit more secure. But there is a thing over here. It looks like a hunk of metal. There's it kind of resembles what you guys are aware of as Warforged, but Warforged that you've seen before are bipedal. They're humanoids in shape. This one seems doesn't seem positioned the same way. It's on all fours, but it's just kind of like in a seated position. So front hands are out forward, back legs are kind of underneath it, and it's just sitting there. It does kind of remind you almost like a dog, but dragon-esque. It's got markings that almost look like scales. But the captain walks over. This requires a bit of discretion. Not many people are aware that we have a machine with us, Warforged. But fortunately, we haven't had an opportunity to test it out yet. You were given high remarks from Easton for work you've done so far, so I think it might be better suited for you guys to see what it can do. It's a Warforged, but it is a bit of a prototype, from what I understand. It just came in yesterday, and I haven't turned it on yet. But I think if you all are interested, might be helpful for whatever you do tomorrow, or the next day, that is.
I just squat down and I kind of look at it and I just go, "Oh, Warforged." I like poke at it.
Do you think it eats mushrooms?
Do Warforged eat?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's a puppy.
I don't think it's a puppy. Poke.
Do we have to potty
Dogs are
train it?
puppies.
I don't think it's a puppy. Poke.
I'm just over here, head slapping right now.
It is not a dog. It is a drake.
A what?
A drake.
Bless you.
Regardless, are you interested?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Metal
Fascinated.
won't drown or sink in the water because we're going back out to sea, so...
Well, you're on a ship, so I don't know if it swims. But it is made out of iron and metal. I would probably not put it in the water, but I really don't know much about these things. But okay, we could turn it on, and I think that's pretty much most of the tour of this place. Up north, and she points in this direction. Through that door, there's an area for like a bunks. If you want to stay here the night instead of in the guild hall. And then off to the west side there is another tower if you were to take a watcher position. But
I think tonight we'll probably stay over in the guild hall, but
sure.
that's good to know for when we get back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know how to turn this thing on.
Why don't you poke it some more?
Poke.
She so like the captain like starts to like touch around its neck. Maybe there's like a button or a switch here.
Maybe if you pet it good enough.
Here,
Yeah.
Wake up! Unit.
Is it laughing?
As you.
Is it ticklish? Hold on.
No.
Hold on, poke.
It's ticklish. Can confirm.
Hold on.
As
Does
you're.
it have a stomach? Can we tickle its stomach?
As you are poking me, you begin to hear a low hum, and then bright blue eyes open and kind of form in the blank black sockets on the skull.
Oh,
It glows. Why does it glow?
I don't know how we did that, but it's all yours. I'll leave you be. If you could just pull the door closed when you leave.
Shinichi, it glows.
You understood?
Yes.
No, just pull the door closed and I'll lock it.
Shinichi, you mess
See
with
you
it.
soon.
Why does it glow?
Hi, puppy.
I would like to scan the room and observe these three odd individuals who have just poked me. And
Excuse you.
try to ascertain their intentions.
We're odd. Your eyes glow. None of this.
And you grow mushrooms.
Yeah, that's a part of nature. Its eyes glow.
On your body.
As you're around me, my character is just sitting there staring at you all, kind of just like tilting his head back and forth, left and right, like a dog would. Just like trying to figure out what is going on.
Do we give it a snack?
Yeah, I like root through my pockets, and I'm like, I've got some rations here. Maybe I'll just like break off a piece and be like,
It's
here,
made
Fido.
of metal.
You never know. Warforges are weird.
So you're trying to offer me something then?
Yes, offer food.
Oh, I've got a mess
Necessary.
kit. What if we give it a fork?
Sustenance necessary, not necessary for further progress.
Aha.
Necessary for further. Would it become necessary later?
Negative. This unit does not require sustenance of any form. I am programmed and created to not require food, water, or air.
Well, so you can go in the water?
Affirmative. This unit is capable of breathing underwater, as I do not require actual oxygen, but it would be ill-advised as I am unaware of my current underwater capabilities otherwise.
Well, you might find out.
I squat back down. Poke.
Swamp.
What is the unit's name?
This unit's designation is Unit 00, codename Draco. I am a draconic response and combat operative. Who are you? Please designate yourself.
My name is Shinichi. I am the greatest rock star in all the land, and I take a bow.
No, she's not. No, he's not.
Shinichi. This unit shall endeavor to remember the greatest rock star in the land.
Nope. He lies to you.
Draco catches on quick, not gonna lie.
No, he doesn't.
I am
Oh.
the greatest rock star.
All right, don't worry, Draco. At some point, I'll set you straight. I'm Swamp. That over there is Moira.
Swamp. Now,
Kind of wave.
a place of
No, Swamp. Swamp. The V, Swamp.
Swamp.
There you go.
Noun. A place of mushrooms.
Did you just Google me? How dare you?
No, we're just adding it to the dictionary.
Appreciative correction shall be further noted. And then I turn to Moira. Designate yourself.
Money.
Money, noun.
Yeah.
Refers to currency.
Yeah.
Currency, also noun. Varies by region and country.
Yes.
Quandary. What is my purpose here?
Tank.
What?
We're
Moira! Oh,
Hey, E was our tank. Okay.
that doesn't necessarily mean. Oh,
He's front line.
we are traveling the
don't
land, going on
we don't-
adventures and finding loyal fans who will listen to
no,
my...
no, this is a disaster. Oh, no.
Objective
How-
understood. Alignment with current pre-programmed objective. Find a like.
I like it.
No, negative. Find a Drake, one that appears like me but is flesh, and prove superiority.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Out of this.
A
We can try to do that.
journey. This will aid me in this endeavor. I shall endeavor to assist you as best I can.
So confused.
He wants
Alright.
to prove superiority. Tank.
All right.
Mhm.
So he's gonna
Yes.
try to become better than E?
I don't know if. Well, he's not going to punch rocks, so I don't think anyone will be better than E.
Would
That's-
punching rocks be a way to prove superiority?
Not to another thing similar to you.
Quandary, are you referring to a Drake or a
Yes.
Warforged?
Drake. Sure. Unless you want to be better than all Warforges, that's quite a.
Interesting.
Your current mission is to assist us in any missions we get.
Mhm. And we will maybe attempt to find a Drake eventually.
Mission parameters expanded. Drake is primary target. I am pre-programmed to prove my superiority over all form of draconic foes.
Oh. Well,
Why? Why? All right. You know what?
Drake-
I'm going to the guild. I'm done with this.
Mhm.
This
we
is-
can't. The door's locked.
No, it's just closed. You just have to click it. Nope.
No. Nah, I'm not that smart.
I'm getting out of here.
Quandary, shall I remain here?
No,
Yes.
come.
No.
Come.
Why would you say yes?
Conflicting notes. Confliction.
Not
Come,
my
Draco.
problem.
It's okay.
Leave it.
Mhm.
This poor confused robot is gonna be walking
You're gonna
backwards
cause the end of the world with
into
this.
the ocean by the
poor
time
boy.
you two are done with him. I'm
Question.
leaving.
Quandary,
Outta
how
here.
does one walk?
How does one walk?
Click and drag.
Leaving. I'm going to the guild. You two figure it out with your new infant
Doesn't
robot. I'm
compute.
done.
Puppy. Shinichi was right.
Out.
Okay, but seriously, I can't move, and I don't know why.
That's
No.
interesting. Let me figure that out. But okay, you guys are doing what? You're heading back to.
I'm headed back to the
Avengers Guild?
guild.
Okay.
Oh,
So I don't know why you wouldn't be able to move.
Oh, I'm in the wrong option. That's why.
Yeah. That
I
makes
was
sense.
on target instead of movement.
you don't have to target us yet. I promise.
All right. Well, we can skip. We can time skip. You guys are back
Fast
back
travel.
outside
I'm
the
on.
gatehouse, and you head into the tavern.
Mhm.
And this is a good place for us to take a 5-minute break.
Mhm.
Heck yeah. Draco can figure out his parameters better.
Oh no.
He seems to be doing some life searching, you know?
Draco is very new to the world.
Puppy!
It just got turned on.
Oh, freezing.
It's a puppy.
Oh, what a mess.
It's a puppy.
Didn't go as well as I thought it would, but
It's gonna take a bit for you to not be a puppy.
Well, at some point you're gonna have to learn that your companions are unreliable narrators.
to be fair, I literally went into this expecting to be the mascot of the group.
It's a good character for it.
I think Shinichi is the
Yeah,
mascot
you're
of
gonna
our
have some
group.
competition with that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Shinichi's gonna fight you for that.
I welcome all challenges.
Yes.
Oh no.
All right, take a break. Take a break.
Yes.
5 minutes. We'll be right back.
Okay.
But I don't want to go to the bathroom, Dad.
Quandary, what is bathroom?
Oh my god.
And while we take this break, just a reminder, if you are enjoying the series, you want to see it continue, you can subscribe on Patreon. Patreon.com/AmightyBeard. Become a bearded friend, and just let me know. Just let me know if this is cool. This is cool for you.
What?
You like super buzzed out for some reason.
Oh, I bet you I turned my mic, and the base of my mic is starting to get kind of wonky, and I bet you it squeaked.
Wonky. That's no good.
Yeah. My mic stand has been abused a bit, and so it's starting to make metallic noises when I move it.
Do you have a mic stand that extends all the way to the ground, or is it one of those desk clip things?
It's got a desk clamp, and it's the clamp that's it's where the it goes into the clamp and then it rotates, and that's what's making noise.
I see.
It also has this nice little springy thing that I've learned that I can make a horrendous noise.
Oh my god! No, I know what you're talking
no.
about. I have hit that so many times.
Oh no! If I take a pencil or a like a pen or something and just go from one edge to the other and go up it, I can give everybody just the worst noise ever. No, I'm not gonna do it. The beard is live streaming. That would be the worst thing I could ever do. Huh?
He said he'll do it.
Can you hear it?
A little bit.
A little bit.
If I do
it used to be much better.
If I do it, you can hear it, because Iondis has heard it. It's the worst.
I think I got a combo of I changed. So I've got a directional mic, and so I added like one of those like circular things with the rubber bands that holds a mic in place for like your fancier mics. I got one of those, and because I've got one of those, I think it doesn't catch the vibration as much as it used to.
Yeah.
And then all the other noise canceling stuff I've got probably don't hear it. But
I did include
used to
that
hit
noise
thing
in a
all the
raft
time.
video.
A rap video?
Raft, the game.
Oh, okay.
So it's in there. Don't worry, it made it to YouTube.
Do you have like a big warning in front of it?
No, but I did turn it down.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little too loud compared to our voices, so I made it the same.
It's the worst.
But I had to include it with everyone going, no, simultaneously. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think everyone's back but Spider.
Mm-hmm. Now it's my turn to eat.
Well, and since this stream has started, I have drank 30 ounces of water.
Dang.
Wow.
Nice.
Hydration.
Yeah.
Without any hydrates.
My new meds make me very thirsty.
What's a
I
can?
understand that.
Huh?
Like a pop can. Is that 12 ounces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had 36 ounces.
I've had
what?
1 liter.
Not water.
Of what?
1 liter of Dr. Pepper.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Now
I
I'm
will have
opening up
kidney stones by the time I'm 30.
Yeah.
my next 30 ounce
No, you don't
Bottle?
want kidney stones.
I do not.
straw in bottle.
I drink a lot of water otherwise.
Okay. Well, I think we're all back. So, if there is some back and forth that needs to happen between the Gatehouse and Adventurers Guild, we can take care of that now.
I'm sure it's a lot of swamp wait up and no, I'm done with you idiots. Why are you telling it all the wrong things?
And Draco asking questions about everything.
And then being
Country.
told the wrong things.
Quandary, what is this? What is that? What is my purpose in life?
Quandary, why is the sky blue? That's not blue, that's purple. No, don't tell it that! Yeah, lots of that.
This unit has been pre-programmed with basic knowledge.
That's good. That'll at least help. Okay, let's at least get some food because these units have to eat.
Yeah. All right. Very good.
Food and drink, and converse with locals in the tavern.
Oh, that's right. There's a pretty desk
Yes.
lady that likes you for some reason.
Have you seen his hair?
I
I do the flip thing again.
I'm gonna start hitting you with my quarterstaff.
Does it just like shine again, like sparkle?
Every
Yes. Every time.
Quandary, what manner of phenomenon is that?
time.
Pop star?
It's just my charming good looks.
Maybe he's
Second-
born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
New file created. Phenomenon. She and she. What is he?
Oh no.
All right. Well, yeah. You guys enter into the Adventurers Guild, and I just for future flavor, what does it sound like when you walk? Unit 00.
Well, obviously, it's kind of a metallic sound, like you're just walking along, like you would hear metal just tapping across like little. But I do have claws, so I guess scraping a little bit. It would be primarily just like heavy metallic stomps.
So
Okay,
you're not a
so,
good
yeah.
speaker.
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of like as if you were wearing heavy armor.
Yes, basically, my body is heavy armor.
Gotcha. All right.
Do I need to give a description of what I actually look like?
Feel free. Yeah, I suppose
Okay.
you
Is
haven't
it
done that yet.
anything like the robot dogs of the early 2000s? Because that's what's in my brain.
He drew it.
Okay, yeah, I did draw it. So take that robot dog, scale it up to about 6 feet tall and almost 10 feet long
You're 6 foot tall?
on 4 legs.
Now, is that... Okay, so what height are your shoulders at? Like, if we're talking, like, horse height, where's your shoulder
How
at?
tall are you?
Me as a... where am I?
I'm probably looking you face to face.
Okay, yeah, but where's your shoulder? So, you know how horses are measured? Like, you go to where their shoulders are, not where their heads are.
I don't know how a horse is measured.
Okay.
He is puppy.
I am quite large metal puppy.
Yeah, but if he's 6 foot tall, he would be measured like a horse.
I guess I am the size of a horse, only I am a robotic lizard.
Lizard?
I am a drake.
Just gonna Google Drake.
Yeah,
Hey, Drake.
I mean, yeah. So let me take a look at your passive nature. Go ahead and roll a nature. Let's see if you roll higher.
Wait, how do I do that? Oh,
No,
nature.
Swamp. Swamp. Yeah.
Normal?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Then we'll go with your passive. Drake isn't a name you at first recognize, but looking at the shape, it does remind you of like a wingless dragon, like a large lizard, but less of a tail. So that does kind of spring the memory of a drake. You haven't seen one here on the continent. Kind of looks like almost like a mixture of like if the captain, the dragonborn captain, was all fours. Very, 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 very similar.
And I,
Yes,
because of
feel free to
my,
Google.
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
not that, but because of my inborn pre-programmed knowledge of dragons and stuff, because of my history and whatnot, can I just inform her of what these things are?
Yes, feel free. That would be suitable.
Okay. So, because this unit was pre-programmed with knowledge on all forms of draconic species, a drake is a four-legged draconic foe, one who is wingless, who traverses the lands. It is still capable of everything a normal dragon is, except for flight.
Breathe fire?
Affirmative.
Whoa.
Do you breathe fire?
This unit was built with what is known as a lightning launcher.
Oh, my family.
Yeah, I was about to say kinfolk. For Moira.
This unit can fire a bolt of electricity from my mouth.
That is awesome.
That is really cool.
This unit also comes equipped with thunder gauntlets.
Oh. Gonna.
And I just hold up one of my front paws, one of my big, bulky, gauntleted paws, and can I just like bark them a little bit?
Bark them.
Just like,
what do you mean?
Just make like a little electric current, not actually anything huge, but just make like a yes.
True.
Okay, so I just hold it up and say this unit is combat ready at all times.
I'm just looking at it like, oh, I have ideas for a show with that.
Why did I not think of that? I thought that would happen, but okay.
Traveling roadshow? Yes.
Exactly.
We're not adventurers.
Yes, Bex, combat ready.
Okay, got it.
Here, let me do this.
I got it. Oh, Lord.
So you walk into the tavern, and the halfling is there ready for you. Really, seemingly ready for anyone to enter in. But as soon as she sees the group, specifically Shinichi, she smiles. Your table is ready. She smiles. Come.
Thank you, hon. Oh.
She leads you to the table.
Thank you so much.
As you guys enter in, go ahead and roll perception for me. Everybody.
Okay, let me pull that up.
Attributes.
We are perceptive. Oh, we're not perceptive.
Just normal.
Perceptive.
Just normal, or
yeah, just normal. Oh, neither is you.
Both of us are perceptive.
Shinichi sees that smile.
Yeah,
Shinichi sees that smile and is like, yeah.
Shinichi's like, I know what I'm.
I know what I'm about.
Yes, fair lady.
She leads you to a table. The table is in a corner. It looks kind of set off from the rest. Guys normally like either sit at the bar or like, you know, in a table in the middle of the room with everyone else, but it's kind of set off. It's kind of I don't know, it's kind of special, it seems. But there are a few things that you guys would notice as you enter in, specifically Swamp and Mora. You guys would know that there is a very nice smell coming from the kitchen. Smells like a grill, maybe fish type stuff, but it smells good. The very fruity smell as well. So you guys walk in. There's a lot of plant life inside of the building. It seems like a mixture of like there's some cactus, but that's kind of further away from people so that they can't touch it. But also some like palm type plants, as far as like the large leaves, not the trees, but you know, large leaf bushes, colorful flowers. The other thing you guys would notice is that there's a table that is on the opposite side of the room from where you guys are. It seems like there's a few people that are playing cards.
Mm.
And generally speaking, there is a very mixed group here. It seems like there's a mixture of other potential adventuring types like you guys, as far as like armored up and whatnot. Then you've got your standard commoners. There's definitely some sailors. You actually notice some of the crew that you came into the city with, and then and just some merchants. So Svamp, you would notice the lady you talked to is seated at the bar, just chit-chatting. But you guys are led to a table, and you are there's seating for 3. So the halfling kind of clears her throat as you guys are kind of standing in front. I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was another. Does it sit like in a chair?
I pipe up. This unit does not require a chair. He will sit at the table. I am
just not on the table, right?
This unit will sit on the side the other 3 are not. I'm like big enough that I could probably just sit on my hunches and see over the table. I don't need to eat or anything.
I was about to say again, this guy's the size of a horse.
Parked outside. I mean, what?
Well,
I can either do that, or I can go off to the corner of the room and just scope everyone out.
Yeah, if necessary, we'll just stuff him in a corner and like stick a plant on him or something. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Over my head.
Yeah,
no,
there's plenty of room over here. I made sure to give you the good seats. Tonight on the menu, we have roasted pineapple on shark fillet with coconut cheese sauce, or we also have caramelized cactus and carrots, the wild carrots. As far as drinks go, we have a sour that is made out of made from cactus, and of course coconut rum.
Coconut rum. Heck yeah.
Try cactus. So you say carrot, and cactus?
Yes.
I want to try that.
Caramelized cactus and carrots. It's a dish with both items.
Yeah, I'll try that, and then I think I'll also have the rum with Moira.
Well, we have to do a competition, right?
Yeah, of course.
I shall take the pineapple shark, you said?
Yes, it's a roasted pineapple on shark fillet.
Yeah, with the coconut rum thing, whatever you said.
Yes.
Hey, Shinichi, if you flirt with her enough tonight... No, I'm kidding.
I just kind of like, put my elbow on the table and I just kind of, do the charm.
I just kind of stare at her, just like assessing her.
Shinichi, just roll me a flat D20. Flat D20.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You have inspiration, so feel free to re-roll if you'd like to.
Right.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
Actually, before you re-roll,
Yes.
I didn't say this out loud to you guys, but I did put it in the Discord chat. But there is another house rule that I added since the last session, and that is we're taking a rule from Tasha's, or it might be the Guildmaster's Guide to Eberron. I can't recall where it came from, but Hold on, I'm hearing an alarm. Give me 1 second.
Oh, that's you. I thought it was my
Okay.
side.
I thought I was hearing something on my side.
The panic.
Oh, that's me. All right. So the house rule is once per day. Because you guys are working for a guild, a group patron. You guys have a bond that allows you to help one another. So at any point, if any of you want to give the advantage to anyone else who's rolling, you can.
Okay.
It's once per day, so it refreshes on a long rest.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But feel free to re-roll if anyone wants to use this option.
Take
Feel free.
the DM inspiration for re-roll.
A 17.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
That's much better.
17. All right, that'll come into play later.
Mhm.
All right, so she heads back to the kitchen to place your order, but you guys have a table. You're sitting, and there's a packed house. There's not a empty seat from what you can see.
So now I lean over a little bit.
And
Shinichi. I'm like, hey, Shinichi, so if you flirt with her just enough, we might get a discount. And I'd appreciate that. But I'm just saying. No pressure.
So
I shall
just a quick interjection, because I appreciate the idea that you're going for. However, you guys are at the Adventuring Guild, and you are members of the Adventuring Guild. So,
do we not pay?
You're not paying. You're not paying.
Oh
Yeah.
my. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
We're just
like one of those
good.
people that shows up like asking for a military discount and then a senior discount and then a discount. Like,
Yeah.
dude.
You gotta pinch your pennies everywhere, right? That's how you stay rich.
Yeah, but also the mom and pop shop downtown also needs to stay in business.
This isn't a mom and pop. This is an adventuring guild. They got money.
That
Make
is
it for 'em.
paying you to be there. Oh Lord.
Well, since it's a packed house and
Oh no.
we're waiting for food, I find a stage and I just start playing.
If there's no stage, can you be on the bar?
I mean, I have barred ways to make sure that I always have a stage of some sort. Yeah.
That's just a passive feature. Okay. Yeah, there's a stage.
Oh,
So
no.
you're gonna head to it and start performing. What are you performing tonight?
Performing it tales of the Storm Island, basically. And I want to use this as a way to open up conversation with the rest of the patrons in the bar. Like, you know, I'm gonna be like, you know, we heard some tales of the Stormy Island, you know, and then I would kind of go around, not go around, but like point to people and be like, what have you heard? Or
okay,
what have you heard? Yeah.
So while she's doing this, can I just be like passively observing the room to see if anyone acts weird to the stories?
Do you mean actual passive perception, or do you mean you're just sitting there looking around?
Passive perception, like, do I notice anything odd out of anyone while we're just sitting in the room? I'm just looking around and I happen to notice it.
All right, so real quick, I'm kind of confused. Are you performing the song?
Yeah. I am performing a song. Like,
It's an interactive song, it sounds like.
Yes,
Yes.
but you're asking, but it's a call and response type deal. So you're asking for
yes,
feedback.
basically. You know, we've heard the tales of the Stormy Island. We've heard how great, how how rough the storms may be. I seek the tales of the stormy island. What tales do you have for me, basically? And that would give a chance to respond for anybody in the crowd that was listening.
Okay. So we'll say this whole thing maybe because my guess is your eye is also gonna be at your table. So as soon as food comes, you're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that accurate? Okay. So we'll say at least 10, 15 minutes. We'll see. Okay. While that's occurring, Swamp and Mora, what are you guys doing?
Drinking. Swamp challenged me.
Yes. Yeah, shot for shot with Moira.
That coconut rum. Go. Let's do it.
I am
you got any mushrooms that are good for hangovers, by the way? No
sure.
Hangover
yeah. For sure.
Okay. Sure. I'll believe that.
Absolutely, I do.
Okay.
So it wasn't quite articulated in a way that the halfling was aware that you were looking for a shot and keep them coming kind of situation. So drinks were delivered. You both have a double shot. But if the intention is to keep them coming, then you can just alert her and let her know.
Well, let's see how I do after one. I might fail.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. Is it? Are you guys just straight up shooting it, throwing it back down, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Roll for it too. That's what I would think.
Okay, it's double shot.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there in between them, confused.
It is a warm rum.
Okay.
It is a warm rum.
Rum is great.
Okay. How soon are you looking for round 2? And are you looking for another double shot or just a single shot for the next round?
I mean, why not do another double?
I'm fine with another double, yeah.
Okay, and how soon? You want that before food or after food?
Let's do another double before food, and then we'll do food, and then we'll continue. How about one more double before food?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, side question, because I don't think this is ever going to come out, but I'm really curious. Does getting drunk count as being diseased? Does that count as a status effect?
It depends on your DM, I would imagine.
Yeah, no, I think that's the applicable condition is poison.
Okay. Okay, that's poison, not disease. That's a different thing.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. No, you said disease, but I already had an idea in my head. But yeah, it would be poisoned.
Okay, that's fine.
I think that's the only applicable.
I was just curious.
Poison me.
Yeah.
I was just curious because it's alcohol poisoning. I just wanted to verify if it was one or the other.
Okay.
So while they're, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, you're looking around. Is there something else you want to do?
Yeah, but I'm just like, I'm sitting here because I don't need food or anything, and I'm honestly not sure what's going on with these two getting drunk, and I see
what alcohol is.
Yeah, I don't understand these things. I have basic knowledge, but no basic understanding of the societal norms around them.
Like they're drinking a liquid.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you're drinking some kind of fluid, but that's whatever. And then I see Spider up on stage singing, so I'm just like gazing out upon the tavern, just trying to take everything in, because what else am I gonna do sitting here?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm just passively looking around, seeing if I see anything of note.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, from a character standpoint, I don't know if there's anything else you would do, because you know, as a Warforged, you're kind of given instructions.
Yeah.
And your instructions were you're gonna stick with us, kind of deal.
I'm kind of just here, a slave to my primary programming at the moment.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's double shot. Let's do. So, what is this for? Is there a bet happening here, or are you guys like what's the vibe?
Bragging rights, yeah.
Bragging rights primarily. Moira, do we want to? I'm trying to think what we would have. What's in my inventory?
50 gold.
We could do 50 gold. I've got. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh no, I'm at 169. 100 gold.
Sure. Gold means very little to Swamp.
I gotta stay at a good number.
I can do 100 gold.
Oh, by the way, again, some housekeeping. Last time we were together, there was question, not question, but there was a statement that you guys were getting paid to travel from Easton to Sydund. That's not that wasn't quite the case. So we didn't really talk about like gold. But because you guys helped on the ship, you guys both and Shinichi as well, you all earned 10 gold apiece for the work on the ship that you guys did. You know, just in case you guys want to bet more. All right.
Even though sounds good to me.
Constitution saving throws from Mora and Swamp.
Okay.
Swamp has rolled a 14.
Iondis, hello?
Hello? Did she die?
Mora!
Hello?
I guess she has collapsed.
I win!
Moira is such a lightweight. She might have died.
Oh no.
All right, well, we'll come back to that.
Okay. On to Shinichi's ballad.
All right. Well, Shinichi, you are singing and you are asking for call.
There we go. She did die.
What? Well, let's roll. Let's roll. Your choice. You've got performance because you are presenting a song, but I would also think maybe persuasion is applicable here because you're trying to persuade the crowd to respond to you. So your choice on what you roll. $19 on performance. Okay. All right. Well, okay. And 18 okay, that's fine. You didn't have to roll both. Those either or, but that's good. That was both good rolls. All right. So
I was muted. Yeah. I was thinking both because it's possible to have a good performance, but not get anything from the crowd, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
A 19 and 18 are good. The other roll I was going to suggest was insight, but I think the 19 and 18 is good. So we'll move forward with that. So yeah, you are getting some. So well, first of all, the call was you're looking for stories about Storm Island. Correct? Just
yes,
Storm Island.
Looking for stories about Storm Island. Yes.
All right. So and in this situation, again, you had found a stage and you started playing there. Are you walking through the crowd as you do this, or are you staying on the stage?
I was thinking of just staying on the stage, but
hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
So
Oh my God.
Your expectation is that they're just gonna shout back towards you.
Yeah, but I could also start walking through the crowd and getting more intimate with people. So, but maybe I would start by just shouting out into the crowd and seeing who responds.
Okay. So with that, you're gonna get a few bits of information. First is a shipwreck. Okay, so, but you have a few people kind of shouting at one time. So the shipwreck, it seems like they're talking about the Fortunate Son, which is something you're already aware of. But then another guy talks about or shouts out about the second ship that ever arrived at Sydund had sunk, and no one has been able to find it. Another thing you're gonna hear about is is gnolls. Gnolls are gnolls.
Enos.
Let me write it in the chat. They're kind of like hyenas, but bipedal.
Yeah. I know what those are.
They they're kind of like standard fare goblins, but a variation of it. But yeah, you do hear about gnolls attacking ships. A lot of shouts. A lot of shouts about the storms and how ships get lost through the storms. And then you do hear about jungle ruins is the other thing that is shouted out. Nothing specific, just the tales of jungle ruins, of an old civilization that used to live in the jungle.
Ooh, interesting. And what I end up doing during the show is just kind of playing up the stories that people are telling me, like, kind of saying them back to them, like, with more flourish, and like giving them a bit more punch or whatever, just to make the story, make the performance more interesting for people. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And I'm just typing all this and putting it in the chat, so you've got a record. All right. Unit 00. You're seeing a definitely a shift in people's attitudes. maybe confusing for you, but it seems like that they were kind of like to themselves, like eating at their table, and all of a sudden this music started playing, and they started like immediately like kind of pausing what they were doing and looking at the stage, and now people are shouting random factoids out. It's a bit bizarre, but it seems like the crowd is very into it. The only people that don't seem to be paying attention much are the card players on the opposite side of the room. They seem to be into the game they're playing.
Okay. Well, I'm just sitting there. I'm basically new to the world. I have never been, to my understanding as a character at this point, activated before. So I literally have no clue what is going on with all these random beings just shouting out everything that you could think of and making no sense to me.
Yeah, it's all bizarre. It's all bizarre to you.
Yeah,
I mean, even the initial conversation and the follow-up conversations and all the drinking and food, it's like, what is this? This is weird.
I'm just trying to take in the world, and so far it's shown me that it's chaos. Granted, I haven't been alive long, technically. But
it's okay, it's worse.
Yeah. So I guess because those card players are taking their game super seriously, can I like zoom in on them trying to focus in on what they might be saying?
You'd have to walk over there. I don't think you have the tools in place to zoom in.
Well, I just mean like focus in, but yeah.
Focus in, okay. Focus in is different. At that, I'll ask for a perception check. While that's happening, Mora, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw? Okay. Hello? Did it do it?
No.
No. But this is where you fell off last time.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't make me do it
so
again.
I'm like, how did that happen?
Do I have to exit out so that it's happy? Because my internet cut out during it?
How long am I gonna have to drum roll for?
Maybe refresh?
You might have to refresh.
I don't even know if my mic's picking up my drum roll.
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Yay!
I mean, it's not a drum roll. It's like let's hit the desk for 30 seconds.
Hey, I don't have
Yeah, I
a
didn't
drum.
even see you right. No, that's different. Okay. Yes, Moira. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay. Constitution. Yes, please. Saving throw. Yes, please. There. Oh God. Expected. Wait.
It's
I am
warm. It's warm and it hits differently than rum that you've had in Easton.
Different.
But you seem okay. You seem ready to go for the second. And about 5 minutes later, your next double shot comes. The halfling is very distracted. She's watching Shinichi, but she says the food should be out any minute. So second round is out. You guys altering your wager, or are you?
I'm sticking with 100.
With the original.
I think it should be 100 goes to or whoever passes out first forfeits their 100. I think that's right. Or whoever passes out, or whoever throws up first. Is that? Or whoever gives up. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's
So, drinks delivered. How much time are you wasting sloshing around, or are you just immediately down in it?
when you are. All right.
So another round of Constitution saving throws, please.
Oh,
We got a 5 and a 6. Reminder: you've got inspiration that you can use.
Warforged.
I think I have to be doing slightly better still, so I'm gonna hold on to that for. Not yet. Not doing it yet. Wait for now.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Taking it early, are
rolling
you?
so low. Yeah, I am. I'm making a bet.
I'm not taking it yet.
You're both sloshed
Right.
in front of
One
me.
more time.
In front of your newborn.
Halfway. We're getting there. Oh.
21.
Ah,
All right. All right.
I'm glad I took it.
So 21. That hit better. You were ready for it. Savamp, the second hit differently. It just didn't feel quite right. But you're okay. Yeah, you both are okay. And after another 5-ish minutes, food is delivered. Shinichi, you're just wrapping up your song. You would see that.
Just gonna wrap up the song.
Unit 00, as you're focusing in on this conversation across the room, you can't really see mouths, but it sounds like they're playing. Well, shoot, would you even know what they're playing? They are betting money as well. And you hear the anger out of one who has apparently quote unquote lost it all, and a person stands up, kind of like shoves the chair to the side and like stomps off. But something about poker, and that's how Hold'em goes. What you hear?
Okay, can I like get up, and because everyone else here is eating, I'm going to go ahead and say, this unit does not require sustenance. I shall remain at guard at the door, and walk out the front door of the tavern and see if I see the person that walked out, because he kind of throws me off.
Yeah, he didn't throw you off, but I mean he pushed the chair to the side as he got up from the table. But yeah,
I'm
he
like
storms
curious
out
as to why he did this.
Yeah, he storms out of the building and stands outside out front, maybe about 10-15 feet from you as you exit out, and starts packing a pipe and lights it up and starts smoking out of a pipe. And it's just grumbling like, oh God bless it. Tamora, where were you?
Can I walk up to him and greet him like, hello, sir. My name is Unit 00, codename Draco. What seems to be the problem?
Just after like the first puff, brings the pipe out and looks down at you like very I don't know, very like almost angrily that someone is interrupting, but sees it's a machine. You wouldn't get it, kid. Playing Sydund Hold'em. Lost everything, but it's okay. It's it is the game. Just frustrating. And looks back off into the horizon and continues smoking.
I just get on my haunches and sit next to him, kind of like staring off in the distance with him. And I just keep like quiet company with him. just to make him feel better, like someone's there.
Good puppy.
What a good doggo.
All right, very good. He doesn't quite react right away. It takes him a few moments to realize you're still there, and looks down at you. You know anything about poker?
Oh no.
Negative, sir. I am only programmed with knowledge of dragon chess.
Chess?
That is something that's actually in my tools. There's a dragon chess set.
Amazing.
It's a game I never got into. I seen it played, but just not for me. Too long. You know, I like the speed of Hold'em. You know when you're winning. You know when you're losing. Dragon chess. It's you know, you could be playing for 15, 20 minutes and not know where you are.
This is understood, sir.
Ah, well.
Let me think. I understand what you speak of. Instant gratification, the quick results, these things appeal to me.
Really?
Is there anything else you like, sir?
What do you what are you doing here? What's your programming? You were part of the adventurers group? The guild?
Primary programming contains multiple missions, sir. My primary mission is the protection of the continent, as is all Warforged. The protection of the continent and its inhabitants. Secondary missions include proving superiority over the creature I was designed after. But I feel like this situation requires more of the former than the latter. You appear, from what my database point out, as sad or agitated. I merely wish to aid you, sir.
Man. Oh, God.
You broke a beard. How'd you do that?
Nice.
You broke the DM.
That is a statement that I wish I was aware of prior to us preparing for this session. All right.
Oh, we went over this.
I know, but just the way you said it sprung so many ideas. Okay.
The choices are many.
So he's gonna look down at you. Well, over to you, really, because he's human, so you're kind of towering over him. Huh? Well, it's just a thing that happens. I'll get over it. But I'll keep that in mind. Anyways, it's nighttime. I should probably head back home.
Affirmative,
But if
sir.
I think of anything, I'll let you know.
Affirmative, sir. As I said, it is in my programming. I will do my best to aid the inhabitants of the country. This includes you and any you would know.
Country? Continent.
Have a good night, sir. And I just walk back to the tavern.
Wait, do you here. I don't know if you can hold this, but the name's Bertram, and he hands you a business card.
Okay. I take it and I look at it. What does it say?
Bertram, merchant of potions, Sydund.
Okay.
When you're protecting the continent, make sure you stop by one day. I'm over in the market district.
Affirmative, sir. I believe your potions will be of great help in our endeavors. Have a wonderful night, sir. And again, should you ever need anything, I am willing to assist you. And I just put the card in like my saddle packs that are on my side. And I'd like give him a silent nod and walk back to the tavern.
Okay. By this point, you guys have been served food. My guess is you're maybe like halfway through it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my apologies if there was a lot of rattling in the last couple of seconds. I was going through a pencil box.
Didn't notice.
Okay.
But yeah. At this point, you guys are working on your meal. Another round hasn't been provided as far as the rum drinkers go unless you request it. Do you request another round?
I request.
So after we wrap up the drinking portion of this, is there anything else you guys want to do after dinner before heading to your rooms for the night? As part of the Adventurers Guild, there is a section that is dedicated to rooms for you guys as Adventurer Guild members. So is there anything else you guys would want to do prior to heading to bed for the night?
Be honest, I don't think Moira and I will be capable.
Yes. Agree.
So,
Agree.
if they're incapable, can I just like sling them over my back and walk with them to the rooms to drop them off?
I'll be capable of walking. Don't get ahead of yourself now.
I'm about to say some of those rolls were kind of low.
No. I'm big, bulky, fuller bulk. I'll be fine.
She'll roll.
I'll be fine.
But
I have an out of character question for Sunbear Drake.
Go ahead.
Are you big enough to be a mount?
I have a saddle. What does that say?
Oh my.
I have a military grade saddle with saddlebags.
Amazing.
So the Warforged is technically a medium creature, but yeah, depending on strength scores, it can probably carry someone. Probably not all of you, but it'll
Probably not all of it. At least not for now.
Thank you for answering my question. With that.
Yes.
That will be
So
fun.
do I need to make like a strength check?
Well, not yet. We're not there yet. You're still
Okay.
you're still on the outside during this portion of
Okay,
it. But
so-
another round is delivered.
Heck yeah.
You both are feeling. You're feeling tipsy. Both, I would say, feeling like this is probably the last drink, depending on what happens. But I think you're both very confident at this point that you are capable and will be better suited than the other.
Moira,
So down your drink.
cheers.
I don't even. I just tap your glass and chug it.
All right. Constitution saving.
Yes, another Constitution saving there, please.
Ah!
Shiitake shrooms.
Shiitake.
I might take my DM inspiration for that one.
Oh!
Oh,
There we go.
No!
a spider drop. There we go.
No!
All right, so let me just verify here. All right, so Swamp, you 1, 2. Okay, and gotcha. Okay, all right. Scrolling up to read the rolls, just to give you context of that no context thought process that I just went through. Rum is strong.
Is it?
Really?
Yeah. No, that is the exact thought that both of you have. Rum
No, we
is
don't have.
strong. At this point, I imagine that was like the end of meal drink. Anything else? By this point, Unit 00, you'd be able to walk in. Real quick, sorry, quick aside. Is your preference Unit 00 or is your preference Draco?
Let's go with Draco.
Draco, okay. So Draco,
Unit
at
00
this point,
Unit 00 is like my make, model, and number. Draco would be the actual code name or model type. So I guess we go with Draco.
They're both government names, so it's kind of, you know, it's just one of those things. All right. So Draco, this is at the point that you would be walking in. As soon as you walk in, you see both of them down the drink, and perception from you and Junichi, either perception or insight.
Oh.
All right.
Well, that's bad.
One moment.
It's okay. You're baby. You're puppy.
And the goodest boy.
Well, either one is probably is going to be the same. So.
Okay. What mood are you guys in, Savamp and Mora? Like, is because this is kind of a competition between the two of you.
I'm
I'm having a great
this is-
time. I'm kicking Moira's ass.
Okay.
This is the best.
I can still do it. You tell me I can't do something, I can still do it.
This actually
He's
fits-
determined that I'm having a great time.
this actually fits well with what my character would actually be like.
Yeah, we're having a great time because we think the both of us think we're winning.
Yes.
But this is the best. I'm gonna drink her under the table. This is great. From both parties. Yeah, we're idiots.
Yeah, we are. It's good though. It's good. Gotta relax a little bit, right?
You both sound like you're actually drinking at the table.
I actually might be. What? It's
Over
just
drinking water.
a seltzer.
Okay. So, we've got a situation here. I'm trying. So, as you guys have experienced the last couple of sessions, we've gone over on time. We've been trying to like keep this to 3 hours. Well, we're just about at the 3 hour mark. So my question is, Do we want to end right here and pick this up next time?
We
I don't think
could.
we do.
I'm
Like
fine
the
with
aftermath
continuing.
and the next
This
one.
is
I'm
this
fine
is
with
not about
continuing.
this
It doesn't
is,
matter.
Yeah,
It's up to y'all.
Well, we
I'm
could-
okay.
get everybody up to their rooms and call it a night. But
It's not difficult to help everyone up. Little wish-washy as far as walking, but Swamp and Mora are both in good moods. But yeah, a little bumbling as you guys walk.
A little.
Here's
walk
the
your
thing
rooms.
here. Just
Yeah.
like Moira, neither of us have vomited.
Yeah.
We are both still awake. I'm looking you in the eyes. You're looking me in the eyes. Our eyes are
We could do another.
making contact briefly between
It's
moments.
free, right?
Yeah. Neither of us have given up. Another, says I.
Another.
Okay.
Yes.
okay.
Unless the DM is about to tell us we're about to just face plant.
We need to go until we die.
Query.
Clear.
Mhm.
So I'm sitting right next to them again, right?
I would say you're standing near the table. They are starting to get up, and then realizing both can stand up and are having this conversation that the game is not over.
Okay.
I thought you were giving up, Swamp.
Oh,
I'm just trying to figure out where we're at
nonsense.
exactly.
Still at the table, it seems.
Hmm.
But
Where's the halfling?
I would say Draco, you would notice that the conversation sounds very similar to the conversation you had with the dude outside, and looking at the table, it sounds like they're gambling in some fashion. Shinichi, you would be able to tell that they are both drunk.
Inebriated.
So
Yes.
can I walk up to them and while they're still waiting for their next round, ask them what it is they're drinking and why? Because I understand they're gambling, but I'm trying to understand why they are.
Sure.
Query, what purpose does this serve?
Query.
Victory?
Durgo. Query, Durgo. Do you know what fun is?
Fun, verb, the action of enjoyment. Query, secondary.
Is the answer to your previous query.
So, this activity is fun?
Yes,
And I have
Yes.
to beat her.
Durko. Also,
You said your
that-
mission was to be better than other Dracos you were modeled after. This is my mission to beat her with this drink.
So,
Dumb
You
little
are-
half elf.
you are in action
Excuse
of proving superiority?
Yes. Look, I lived with not pirates for a long time. Okay, I do this a lot.
You're
To be
so
fair, fun.
puny.
Joker tease.
So, conclusion, action is fun, therefore proves superiority. Action required. May I partake in fun?
Can you have liquid?
You can try.
There's nothing that says I can't drink, it's just saying that I don't need to.
As long as it doesn't kill you. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Put a thump and put my head in my hand and kind of like look very curious about this. What happens when you give robot Durgo booze?
I take my shot glass and I slam it on the table and I'm just like, another for the robot.
And
For
then
the name of
for me.
science.
3.
Oh, yeah, and for us too, I guess.
3 booze.
Shinichi, where's your girlfriend?
I haven't really like.
Shinichi's like, when did I become the babysitter? Oh no.
Shinichi,
No,
you turn your head and you see the halfling like standing about 20-25 feet away from you, starting to walk over and hearing the conversation and blushing.
I want to get shit faced so badly.
Yeah. So, I would just kind of turn it and kind of give her the charm, like, hey,
Everything's good.
I'm sure you've seen this all before. Why don't you give the whole table another round? And
Whole table? Shinichi?
Shinichi got a drink!
Oh,
Shinichi got a drink!
Oh no.
I'm gonna take like one, but yeah.
Shinichi's not a stick in the mud!
No. I would honestly put on the act. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As a DM, I always worry that I over-prepare. Before we started the session, I thought, man, I under-prepared the session. Nope, I definitely still over-prepared.
It's all good. We're having a good time, literally.
Yeah. So she nods to you, and she seems a bit concerned as far as her facial expression. Are you sure that they're okay? I mean, the rooms are very close, but we don't really want to mess if we can avoid it.
A mess.
I'm sure that we can, take everything upstairs once the fun is over.
Has she already put the drinks on the table?
Shinichi's
No, she is. She has not gone back to the bar yet, but she's now on her way back to the bar, and it'll be probably a minute before she returns.
Okay.
Don't worry, Shinichi's girlfriend. We'll clean it up.
You gotta stop staying there.
What are you talking about?
Shinichi doesn't have a
Look at this man.
girlfriend.
He's beautiful.
Wait, his loot is his girlfriend.
Okay.
What?
I'm just sitting
You love
here
your loot.
confused. I'm just sitting here confused, but at the same time, you see me like gain a serious expression because I heard the idea of proving superiority in some way.
This is a serious matter.
Oh
Now
no,
we're
Draco's
invested.
gonna beat us. You're gonna come out of nowhere.
And you can just see on the edge of the table, like not all the way, but you see just like the edge of my tail wagging in the right behind me. Just like I'm excited for this, but I don't fully realize it.
Draco's tail's black.
Drinks are delivered to the table.
Well, poke it.
Okay. Can I perform a sleight of hand check to steal both of their drinks and down all of them at once?
How dare you? No! No! You. I have
So okay. Well, first of all, let's talk about Warforged and whether or not they can eat and drink.
Okay, I don't actually know.
There is no rules that say they can't. Okay. It doesn't really talk about it. So my imagination is telling me that you probably have some kind of system in place that will break it down and turn it into fuel for you to do what you need to do. Okay?
Yes. That's about what I was thinking.
Anyone feel free, if you're watching this, feel free to let me know if I'm incorrect. But okay, sleight of hand. Go ahead and roll.
So because they're unaware of it, can I get advantage on that?
Draco is sneaky.
You dislike this.
Well, are you distracting them first?
We're all tipsy and
They're
drunk.
tipsy as crud already, and I'm not.
Shinichi isn't though.
Yeah, but he said
Shinichi's-
3, not Shinichi's.
Yeah. And I'm, in terms of the like whether or not I care that you guys are getting
That's
your
fair.
drinks
That's
stolen.
fair. That's fair.
Whether or not I care.
Shinichi's like, I don't care. Fine.
Okay, well,
Not concerned.
It's up to
Draco,
you.
I think I'm fine with you rolling sleight of hand, but I don't think this would be obvious to Draco, but out of character, this will be obvious that if they don't have a drink there, and they go to drink it and there's nothing there, that there potentially might be an issue. But would Draco be aware of that? I don't know.
I don't feel he would.
No.
We'll see how this goes.
So we're just gonna stick with
Alright,
normal then.
Yes, normal sleight of hand. 18. Okay.
Oh.
Hey!
So
Guys, we got...
so with sleight of hand, we're gonna use passive perception. An 18 is going to beat your passive perceptions. So he's gonna quickly Draco's gonna quickly pull the drinks, chug them, drop them back down into place, and at this point you guys are still kind of arguing of who's the best drinker, who's gonna win.
Do I need to do a constitution thing now?
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, so
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Okay,
I'll let you know.
Process it.
Mora and Swamp, roll me a perception with disadvantage.
Let's see if we notice it. Yeah, with disadvantage. Oh! Ah! That's okay. That's what I wanted.
oh, no.
So you guys are in this like heated conversation of who is best.
I'm bigger.
Shinichi, I would say you're not aware that the drinks have been taken, but like this conversation is getting pretty heated. Draco. Yes, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
So because I am resistant to poison, what should I do with that? Just normal or
roll it at advantage.
Okay, ability check.
Constitution saving throw.
Saving
You
throw.
just click on Constitution, and it'll say saving throw. Yeah.
16.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
This dog.
this is a new concept for you as far as drinking. You get the sense that you're not supposed to insert that much at one time. So it's a little difficult to like keep it in. But,
Oh lord.
But you're able to keep your mouth closed and like kind of force it down, but it sticks in your mouth. It sticks in your mouth for a little longer than you're expecting. Shinichi, you would have noticed that he's drinking at least one drink. You wouldn't have seen the other two, but you would have seen the one drink. And he seems to be
joining in. I see.
Not struggling, but seems to just be like kind of like trying to maneuver it down into his system.
Like a teenager when they take their first shot ever. Just like, oh no.
Yeah, like, ugh.
That's different.
Huh.
Have you ever done this before?
These Well, I haven't said anything yet. Y'all continue.
Yeah, and I'm mostly kind of just playing along right now because like I'm in the like pretending that I've drunk more than I actually did. Just to act like I'm part of the group. So I'm not really. Mm-hmm.
Let's end this. Let's hey. Hey. You still wait.
Because you noticed?
I assume we would have looked down to take our shots at some point. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
That's why we did the perception.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at some point we would have wanted
as
to
of this
take
point,
them.
Okay. You look
We've
down,
been-
they're both gone. You're not sure where the drinks went. Like, they're empty. The glasses are empty.
Mm-hmm.
Did you already
Well,
drink
we
it?
must have already drank this.
And you just look up, and I'm just over here, and all of a sudden you hear a little burp.
Why is the robot burping? Where's our next round? I thought we yelled at the halfling.
Don't
Yell at halflings, it's
yell
rude.
at her. Yeah.
It's rude? You're rude. Did I ever tell you you're rude?
I'm pretty sure you've insinuated it before.
You're greedy and you're rude.
I take greedy as a compliment.
Why? Stop it.
And you like shrooms, okay? That's literally
Yeah?
you. You're just
Yeah, I
shroom
do.
lady.
Yeah. And
Now
I
where's
just wanna be
our
like
other
the curious
drink?
kid. I just want to be like the curious kid that does everything he really shouldn't.
did the
That's good.
halfling girl tell us her name? Shinichi. She
No,
told you her
Shinichi,
name.
what's her name?
I didn't catch it.
Man,
Shinichi.
can we have
Hi.
another two shot? How do you guys want more? Two
Yeah,
shots.
We're still standing.
2 shots.
You see?
Okay.
You see Draco get like really serious face, bring biggest shot.
Oh.
That's not how shots work, Durgo.
No.
Okay. Shots
I
are
don't know
shot
these
size.
things. I'm tiny Drago.
want-
being
I tell you,
strong.
Pint of
listen. Shots are shot size. Three
I just-
shots. 3.
Can I point
please.
over? Can I point over to another table or something, and I see like a beer mug or something, and say, "Fill that, bring to me."
That's not a
that's
shot.
not that's
That's
No.
a pint. That's a pint. You don't fill that with liquor.
No.
Must
Don't
prove
do that.
superiority.
Don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Shinichi, you look around the room. You don't see the halfling, but you do make eye contact with the bartender, who is a dwarf, and he is shaking his head no.
No, you're not.
I'm not
You're
even
not
drunk.
gonna be
I'm
able to
just
do that. dude.
childish. Or not even drunk. I'm just a kid.
Yeah.
But
I sidle
the
up over
bartender-
to the. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
bartender points out, suggests you guys head out.
I think we're pretty. I think they're telling us that we need to go, guys. So
Turn to Shinichi.
but the
done.
suddenly went
Very
down
well.
like an hour ago.
Hmm.
Hey, I think
Moira.
it's bedtime.
But I wanted to see the lighthouse before you got your picture painted.
Moira. I grab
Why?
Moira's hand. Moira.
Lighthouse.
No. Moira.
Treasure.
Moira.
So while
What?
Booze is not the only test of strength.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do I always have?
Oh no. Oh. Okay. We'll go to our room.
There you go.
I'm just confused again because I don't know what is going on now.
Don't worry. We'll explain. You come with us. No pints for you. You're too young.
No, what's fine for you? You're too young. Is very funny to say to the robot.
He's
dog.
newborn. He's newborn. Okay.
Not necessarily newborn, but newly activated. Yes.
I just look over to Draco and be like, we may need to help them up the stairs. So just.
Nah, I want to run up these stairs.
I guess I give up on this entire thing. I'm like, I've already proven I'm at least equal because we've all had 3 shots now.
Yes, you have.
And I help them up. Who looks like they're gonna fall over worse?
Not me. I'm a run. Okay.
They're both very equal.
Can I do a strength since I'm still shockingly sober for my first time drinking?
Sure, we can hobble upstairs.
Can I try a strength check to see if I can carry at least one of them up the stairs on my back?
No, I would say it'd be easy enough to walk everyone to the rooms.
Okay.
It sounds like maybe Mora.
If you try
and Swamp are sharing a room.
If you try to carry the inebriated people, you might start a fight with the inebriated people. That's a bad idea.
I mean, it doesn't seem like you're kind of trailing behind. They're already moving.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a stumble.
Okay.
Mora stumbles up the stairs, but catches herself and is able to continue. But yes, you guys are heading upstairs.
That's called having sea legs. It applies when you're drunk.
So I don't actually go into the rooms because of
what would you do? What would you do during the night?
I guess, are we in 2 separate rooms? One for the girls, one for Shinichi?
Well, technically, the 3
or is it just like
just all get in here.
The 3 have individual rooms.
Okay,
but
they're
it does sound like Mora. It sounds like Mora and Swamp are entering into the same room to do extracurricular stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say we don't. I don't think anyone in our party cares.
Shinichi
about
the
that.
judge.
Okay, so
but yeah, it's roomy enough that all of you could sit and or stand in there, but there is only one bed in each room.
Okay,
I am less.
So
I'm less interested in this, so I would probably just go into my own room, or I would just be like, "Hey, Draco, just
says
come
I'm
with
out."
me."
Bye.
But Shinichi, you're the judge.
Don't need judges where we're going. It's we'll know.
Oh gosh.
Are we gonna see E?
No.
So
No.
I'm trying to actually speak, but I'm still laughing too much. So, as what I am, and my prime directives and all that other crap, I think I would be best suited if I stayed outside, like in between the rooms, like Shinichi's in the room on the left and the girls are in the room on the right, and just sat there. Yeah, sat in the hallway against the wall between them and stood guard because of my feature as a Warforged, where I go into kind of an not unconscious state when I fall asleep. I just go into an inactive state. So I can just sit there, hear, and see everything as if I was awake, but I'm not. It still counts as a long rest after 6 hours.
Correct. So yeah, that's totally suitable. You could stay in the hallway if you'd like. I mean, there is no room. There is no room for you. That wasn't worked out. As you're kind of Adventurers Guild. But not quite, only because you've just been activated, so like that paperwork hasn't been put through. So yeah, you don't have a specific room yet. So yeah, hallway would totally make sense.
I just act as a guard.
And Mora, yes, Swamp and Mora, you guys head into a single room and continue on what you're gonna do.
Yet?
No.
Shinichi, you head into your own room to get your long rest. And
awesome.
I'm sorry, but this is where we're gonna end. You don't get a long rest yet, but next session we'll pick up during potential long rest.
Oh, okay. So long rest next time. Okay.
And the long rest starts now, but doesn't complete until the start of the next session.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And depending on
Works for me.
what Moira and I get up to, it might be worse for us.
We should
Correct.
poke him. We should poke him.
All right. Well, everyone
Yeah.
on live stream, this is where we'll end.
That was great.
But thank you so much for tuning in, and hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed.
thanks.
And we'll play D&D together again very soon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Later.
Thanks for watching.
I promise I'm not always a
Bye.
belligerent drunk.
I stream.
I don't promise that.
I am the goodest boy, and I will stay so.
Mm.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
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 All right. So, live stream is